Welcome back to the Morning News. 18 minutes after 8. Special guest in this morning, Linda Hunter, with a brand new book out called Green Clean. And Linda, you're here as part of EPIC, the huge conference that's happening down at the Vancouver Trading Convention Center this weekend, starting tomorrow.
Right.
So welcome to Vancouver. And yeah, congratulations. It's a very cool book because it's not made of paper. So what is it made of?
It's made of upscaled plastic, which means it was something else at one time, and they upscaled it to make it waterproof and stain resistant.
Now, what was it that started you, what made you decide that it was time to clean your house the green way as opposed to using the chemical cleaners?
Well, in 1989, I wrote my first book called The Healthy Home, so I started way back then. And then in 2004, I updated that. The book was called Creating a Safe and Healthy Home. And part of that book was on cleaning green. And it just seemed natural that that would be the next big thing. And I like the idea of cleaning green because it's a good place to start a program of living green. You learn a lot about the chemicals that are in products, how to dispose of them, and home is a place where you can take control.
So what's your advice to someone if they want to start cleaning green? You don't just obviously go home and throw out all of your old cleaners and...
You can do that.
Okay, well maybe that is the advice. And how do you start?
Well, I would start with just look at your cleaners and the three most toxic ones and get rid of them and make sure that you dispose of them safely. There's a really good chart in my book on safe disposal. So like some of the three most toxic ones would be oven cleaner, drain cleaner, toilet cleaner. So get rid of them and replace them and learn how you can do that. Chances are when you switch over to cleaning green, you'll need a lot fewer products, and a lot of the things you can make yourself with products you already have.
I'm noticing you have a whole bunch of recipes in here for things like oven cleaner. Baking soda seems to be a predominant ingredient. Baking soda is, I guess, one of the greenest cleaning tools we have available to us.
It's all plant-based and biodegradable, which is the key. What I call the three graces are baking soda, distilled white vinegar, and a vegetable-based soap. The vegetable-based soap I use is called Castile soap. And basically with these three ingredients you can clean your whole house.
Wow.
But what I do is I have a line of products that I really like. There are several manufacturers of green cleaners on the market now, and the green cleaners are a lot better than they used to be. They really work. And they don't cost that much more because you use less of them. But the line of products I really like is called Shaklee. You buy it through a distributor or you can buy it online. And there's about 4 products from them. This is their basic cleaner. It's called Basic H, and you can clean windows with it, you can dust with it, you can clean your floors with it. So that's my basic cleaner. And then for any specific thing, getting rid of stains or scouring or any specific thing, I make my own.
Now, when we go to the store and we look at, there's a lot of cleaning products out there that now have very environmentally friendly looking logos on them with leaves and trees and grass and that sort of thing, and they say they're eco-friendly. But how do you know when you're looking at a cleaner if it is actually eco-friendly?
Well, you need to learn how to read a label and learn that words like non-toxic, eco-friendly, and natural don't mean anything because there's no legal definitions for those words yet. And the word organic means one thing when it's applied to food, where it means grown without pesticides, and another when it relates to products you bring into your house, where it means carbon-based. And a lot of chemicals that are carbon-based are not good for people. So you need to know those two things. And then other things to look for on a label are biodegradable, and it should say readily biodegradable or biodegradable in 3 to 5 days. It should say plant-based, made without synthetic dye or fragrance, concentrated, no phosphates, no chemicals, no petroleum. And if you see any long chemical names, chances are it's not green.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That makes a lot of sense. Linda Hunter is here, as we said, for EPIC this weekend, the huge Sustainable Living Expo. It starts tomorrow, runs through the 20th at the Vancouver Convention and Exhibition Center. EPICvancouver.com is where you can get more information. And Linda herself will be speaking on Sunday at 11 o'clock on the main stage. Also there with copies of her book that's not made of paper, and which I think is great. And it makes tons of sense. Like you said, if you're using it and while you're cleaning and you get stuff on it, it just washes off, Mark. So thanks very much. Very nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Congratulations. Pretty neat, Mark.
That was excellent, Linda. Thank you so much for coming in. Certainly had a lot of great information.